Did you know that being unstable can ruin a very good thing, an amazing thing, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful marriage? Did you know that wavering between options, always yearning for more, probably there's a better wife out there, probably I can always get a better boyfriend, probably there is more out there, that mindset has messed up many beautiful things in your life? Well, today we are going to dive into how being unstable or instability actually has messed up so many beautiful things that have come our way. But before we dive into that, my name is Sarah Gani. I am passionate about building relationships and stronger marriages, definitely with the Word of God. Welcome back to this channel. Recently, I was meditating on a scripture, Genesis chapter 49, verse 4, where Jacob was telling Reuben, unstable as water, you shall not excel. I mean, this was a consequence or a repercussion of what he had done in the past to his father Jacob. Now we are going to see how being unstable has limited us in our marriages and in our relationships. So all I can ask you right now is get your cup of coffee, sit down, and let's go on a journey together. What does being unstable mean? Unstable actually means wavering in purpose or intent. You are not sure. Should I marry this girl? Should I not marry her? Yes, she is amazing. She's beautiful. She loves God. She has good manners. Everything seems to be fine with her. But I think I can learn on a better one who is brighter, someone who has a better smile, or larger hips, or maybe with a skin that glows more. You're always thinking there is more. You think, yes, this girl is amazing, but probably there is a better one. That boy is amazing. He loves me. He cares about me. I mean, I've met his family, but I think there's more. Probably one who has more money. He has enough money, but probably one with more money or a little more height. You know, there is that stage in life when you need to settle down, but wavering between options, thinking, should I not? Should I not? Remember, time is ticking. You're clocking 27, then you get to 28, you get to 29. Before you know it, this amazing girl or this amazing boy child has already figured out that, you know what, I am dating someone who is not sure of me. I think it's best for me to leave, and they leave you. You get to another one. You're still doing the same thing, and before you know it, you're almost 30 something, 40, and you can't say that I never really met amazing people. I never really met an amazing man. No, you met them, but you were just wavering, thinking, oh, there's probably more. Oh, there's probably more. Wavering, being undecided. That affects your relationship negatively and chases people away. That character of being unstable affects our marriages as well. What other meaning does unstable have? Fluctuating mood swings. Today you're happy, tomorrow you're sad. So we don't know whether chicken makes you happy or beef makes you happy. We really don't know whether you're going to come back from work when you're happy or you're sad. You just wake up with a certain ambience of negativity. You're shouting at the children, you're shouting at the house help, you're shouting, you're creating an uncalled for atmosphere. So we really don't know whether to approach mommy or not to approach daddy, or not to approach mommy, because we are not sure of your mood swings. Being impulsive. Today, let's get a car. Then somehow goes, I think we should start farming cocoa. We should start farming cocoa. Okay, that wave also goes, I think this business, there's this business. If you get rice from here, that one also goes. We should always have Sunday outings. So you don't even have a family vision. You're not settled. You don't have a specific goal. You don't have a specific direction or a certain speed at which you're moving with your family. You're just jumping from one thing to the other, one investment to the other, one way we should do things onto the other. So the children don't know if maybe we should greet you in the morning or not, or we should be excited about this or that, because you keep jumping. And the same applies to your spouse. So I mean, if you are impulsive, your spouse now wonders, okay, why did we have to buy another car? Why did we have to buy another shoe? And the little decisions that you make out of impulse begin to affect your finances, and now you end up fighting over the things that your ex, before you got married, used to fight about. But did you really have to buy this? You have, actually, when you check your closet, you have lots of unnecessary things. Actually, we can call them junk. Unstable also means reckless, someone who acts without thinking of potential consequences. Think about it. Is that you in your marriage? Is that you in your relationship? Perhaps maybe your spouse hasn't called you that day, or they didn't pick up your phone call, and you just get into an emotional outburst. You say things that you are not supposed to have said. And now that you have come back to your senses, you cannot undo, because the words have already penetrated her and they are hurting her, And now the way she looks at you has changed, We're talking about acting without thinking of potential consequences. Yes, you want to sleep with someone. So does it mean that maybe if your partner is not available at the moment, does it mean that you jump onto the next available girl? Reckless. You should know that you are married by now. You should know that, yes, you have committed to date this girl. So there are certain things you cannot do. There are certain things you cannot say. There are certain things you cannot, because you are on this other side. You have decided to settle with this person. Some other reckless things that people do: cheating on their spouses, bad financial decisions, unnecessary statements. And now you look back and you're thinking, okay, yes, I really wanted someone to touch me, but was it really necessary? After quenching that thirst, was it necessary? Couldn't I have waited a little bit? Now, when your spouse finds out, when your partner finds out, they will not be happy about that, and they could end up, packing their bags. Unstable also means unbridled. In this life, we need to live within boundaries. I know there is what you call freedom. Some of us, when we left school, we felt like, oh, now I'm out of boarding school, no more rules. We have rules. Life is lived within boundaries. Life is lived within boundaries. We need to have people that hold us accountable, people who ask us those very tough questions. And there are people we should answer to. You should be answerable to your spouse. You should be answerable to that girlfriend or boyfriend that you have, since you have decided to date that person, and you have this good thing going, and you know that you are getting somewhere. So unbridled is someone who is unstable, meaning they can't be controlled. You can't control your anger. You can't control your emotions. You can't control how you spend. You can't control your sexual appetites. You can't control. You can't control. Now, the person you're with is wondering, can I do this for the rest of my life? They begin to question and wonder. I think for me to be safe, let me live, or let me let go. You understand? Unbridled also is unchecked. So if I ask you, where are you from? You become defensive. Who are you to talk to me like that? Don't you have food on the table? Haven't I paid all the bills? Haven't the children gone back to school? So you think because you have done your part of provision, you cannot be asked certain questions. You have a business idea. you've come up with, and your wife is not comfortable with certain areas. So she's asking, but you sort of belittle her or dwarf her, or, push her down and make her feel like, your brain is not, you're not competent. You can't be asking me those questions. And you push through and it fails like it has always done in the past, because you are unbridled or you are unstable. It also means unrestrained. You can't, no one, there are no boundaries, unrestrained. When we say a restraining order, or yes, you get a restraining order, you can't go past. In your marriage, in your relationship, you need to have values. You need to know where you stop, For me, as Sarah, as a married woman, there are certain things I cannot say. There are certain things I cannot get involved in right now. I can't be in the same room with someone of the opposite sex doing certain things that I know will definitely do something else. You need to restrain yourself. You need to work or live within boundaries that are acceptable between you and your spouse. Between you and your spouse. So now that we have explored what unstable means, ask yourself, could this be the reason as to why I'm having these challenges in my marriage? Could this be the reason as to why I lost that amazing relationship in the past? This guy almost wanted to marry me. This lady almost wanted to settle with me. But maybe it's not her who was the problem, or it's not him who was the problem. It is me who is the problem. But the amazing thing is, you can always move forward. You can always we can always reflect and make better decisions and start being consistent. But before we get into that, I also want to look at James chapter 1 verse 8. For this is the Amplified Classic Version that says that, for being as he is, a man of two minds, hesitating, dubious, irresolute, he is unstable, unreliable, and uncertain in everything he thinks, feels, decides. Someone who wavers, someone who has a double mind. You have a wife, but you're thinking of another woman. You have a husband, but you're thinking of another man. You're not satisfied. You become unreliable. You become uncertain when your desires are driven by that instability. You become uncertain, and definitely it influences how you think. It influences how you feel, and of course the decisions that you make, hence affecting you on a wider perspective. Wow, we have had an amazing time exploring what being unstable means. So I want you to take time and reflect on your relationship, reflect on your marriage. Are you that unstable partner? Are you that unstable husband? Are you that unstable wife? Or are you even that unstable friend, or that unstable co-worker, that team member that cannot be relied on? Is that what people think about you? In the next video, we are going to be looking at the possibilities, or how best we can get out of this. See you in the next video.